Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. 1K. Thank you so much for subscribing and helping me hit my goal before the end of the year. I am so grateful. So this is a quick, simple yes or no pick a card reading in celebration of us hitting 1,000 subscribers. We have 5 piles for you to choose from. You can choose more than one, but I recommend you don't go past 2 because we don't want to get ourselves confused now. So from left to right, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and the 5th pile. So go ahead, pause it here if you need to take your time to reflect, meditate, and connect. Otherwise, I will see you at your chosen pile. Okay, welcome to your pile. Pile 1, this is your yes or no pick a card reading in honor of us hitting 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. If you did subscribe, and if you haven't yet, kindly I ask if you could please subscribe. So pile 1, here's your stack. We're going to start with the tarot cards on top to get a general feel of the energy of what you're likely asking about. And we'll get to see if this is a yes or no for you. So the energy of pile 1 really feels anxious, nervous, scared, anticipation. It feels like the energy for this pile, you've kind of asked redundantly over and over the same question. And so you're just kind of waiting maybe for this to be the cherry on top or to solidify the yes or no for you. Although it feels like you kind of have a general sense of what your answer is or should be. So I can't help but just feel so nervous for you. So let's get started with your 2 tarot cards. And we have the Devil. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Devil and the Queen of Pentacles here. So this for me right off the bat is indicating the Devil energy to me is, we all know, right? It can be toxic, but it can be addictive. So it feels like you've been obsessing over this question for quite some time, and you've been probably obsessively, no disrespect, but maybe just trying to find the answer through many pick a card readings. So this is something, not only that you have been really stressing to get an answer about, but it seems like this is a long time coming. It is a subject or an energy, a person, an experience that you've been long overdue with needing to cut cords with, right? Really needing to cut cords. And it seems like this has really rocked your foundation. It doesn't seem like you're that stable in your energy, right? Normally you're very well composed, you're very put together. You know, to the outside world, people probably think, male or female, regardless of what you identify, people will likely think that you're someone who has your ish together, you're presentable, you know, you're good in the face of fear. People don't really know what rocks you, you know, because you have a really great poker face, I'm feeling. But this situation that you're inquiring about, even to you, has really tested your faith and tested, it seems like, your inner sense of guidance or stability. And you kind of are just questioning, how did I let this person or this thing knock me out of my own foundation? Let's move to the next tarot card. We have the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse can literally tell me this is a marriage or a relationship, some sort of long-term commitment that you are seeking to step away from and release. This also is an energy of unorthodox, non-traditional, approach to things. So it could be that leaving this connection would be the big talk of town. Maybe among family, it would really get people kind of gossiping or talking about you because it would be unheard of. It would be, also it seems like maybe people don't really have an idea, again, because you're really well composed to the outside world. People figure you're good, you're solid, your ish is together. And so making this decision, it seems like there's fear or concern of kind of upsetting people or upsetting or tarnishing your own image and the perception of you. And people are going to kind of see this coming out of nowhere. If you do decide to leave, terminate this connection. There's a very non-traditional energy to this group. You're someone likely who kind of is all about making decisions and living your life your way. But I'm also feeling there could be some non-traditional relationships in this pile. People who have not the typical husband-wife or marriage. It could be same-sex type of connections in this pile as well. So let's move on to your last two oracles, and I'll give you the yes or the no. But I want to go into the situation here at hand. So we have the Air Guardian. Shift your perception. I love the illustration on this card. The Air Guardian, shift your perception. And from my deck, the Modern Spiritual Latina Oracle, this is my deck. If you're interested, you can shoot me an email. So when the batch comes in, you can be first on the list to purchase. We have the Phoenix Rising. Offerings, shape-shifting, clearing generations, journey into the dark to sing with the ancestors. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Phoenix Rising. All right. Here's the deal. Here's the lowdown. Pile 1, you're not meant to live a life of conformity. You are unique. You are authentic. You're different. And largely that is what attributes to your success. It attributes to why you're so well liked or why you do well, because I'm seeing the person here for pile 1 does really well on their own, and you have a lot of ambition and a lot of ability to do things for yourself. Some of you might even be becoming single parents or fear of becoming a single parent, I see. So pile 1, the ancestors are asking you to continue living your life authentically and as freely as possible. You're meant to live on your own accord. With the Air Guardian here, shift your perception. This tells me this is a situation that has been consuming your mind night and day, and it's time to just release it. So the yes or no for pile 1 is a yes. This situation has been draining your life force energy. It has been keeping you up at night. And honestly, it's blocking your manifestations in the 3D. If this is in particular about a connection or a relationship, it doesn't have to be a marriage. But it could be, I really feel this is a love reading here. This is about love. Then it's time to let it go. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There might even be some business here. Maybe I get for a general sense, some of you might be thinking about business partnerships and if you should let go of the business partnership, and the answer is yes as well. So thank you, pile 1. I hope that provides clarity. Please chime in the comments. I would love to know what your feedback is and if you vibe with it or not. So thank you for being here, and happy holidays. And if you're watching this after the fact, have a wonderful week. Thank you. Okay, if you chose pile 2, this is your pile. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much for being here on the channel and supporting the mission behind this channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, I kindly ask that you please consider doing so, and I would greatly appreciate it. This is your yes or no pick a pile 1K celebratory video. So pile 2, we're going to get started with the tarot, the first 2 cards on top, to give us a general sense, a general idea of what it is that you are inquiring about. So let's start with numero uno for pile 2. We've got the 3 of Cups in reverse. Alright. 3 of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Wands upright. I love the Queen of Wands. She's amazing. So regardless if you're a masculine or a feminine watching, Queen of Wands just basically means that you're pretty much sitting in your intuitive energy. The Queen of Wands to me is someone who is a master manifester. Some of you watching might be manifesting generators in human design. If you don't know what human design is, check out your human design chart. You can probably do a free Google search or book somebody to do that. The Queen of Wands is a deeply intuitive person. She can also be psychic. So if you are masculine watching this just basically means you're very in tune with your intuitive side and your divine feminine side, which we really encourage that here on this channel. The 3 of Cups in reverse to me, it could be about third-party situations and releasing that. It's too soon to tell without looking at these, but the general feeling that I'm getting here, the energy of pile 2, those of you watching, I just feel like this situation's been giving you a headache. Like I instantly feel a headache coming on. 3 of Cups in reverse is about something that no longer brings you joy. Something that once brought you joy, but no longer isn't a celebratory occasion, right? There's really nothing to reap from it. There's really nothing to come out of it, right? There's no emotional sort of reward. I'm also seeing a fountain. So to me, the fountain is just very lush, constant water being poured back in and out, in and out. So it feels like the situation you're asking about has gone through many cycles. It's an energy of round and round and round we go, up and down, and you know, going through these cycles over and over, only to kind of get the same wilting results. I feel like the situation you're asking about really was once abundant. Absolutely, it brought you joy and happiness, but now you're kind of taking inventory and you're feeling, seeing, and knowing that you've outgrown this, and there's probably no more abundance to tap into as it relates to this situation. So let's get into the oracles. We have Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. So this indicates that what you're inquiring about, it's kind of up in the air. You have no idea. It's a toss-up which way it will go. Some of you might be asking about another masculine, asking about a male. Trust in the unknown. I mean, and I just finished saying, you watching, you're a deeply intuitive person, and it seems like you're likely doubting your own intuitive abilities and the connection you have with the work you've done on your inner guidance. And so you're being rocked with this situation that you really have to have your faith tested in order to rise above, like the eagle here. And I'm also feeling that for some of you, you've been getting signs and messages from a grandfather spirit, a grandpa ancestor who's been coming through and really trying to help you to navigate this situation. With the lightning in the background, some of you might have literally gone through your own tower moment and realized you like it just hit rock bottom. Yeah, this has been sort of a long time coming. The energy for pile 2, if you're not absolutely sold on what you hear today in this video, Spirit is saying, come the lunar eclipse, the end of this month, November 30th, you will get absolute confirmation. If you're watching this video after November 30th of 2020, come the next eclipse, the next lunar eclipse for you, that will solidify your decision. There's been a lot of uncertainty and mystery, a lot of clouded judgment as well. It seems like this group isn't trusting their third eye. So we need to kind of rebalance them here and recalibrate the third eye. Maybe some of you recently have gone to get some energy work, some chakra healing, some energy movement in your body to get back into alignment, and that will absolutely clear up your mind space to assist you with making the decision you know is right for you. Let's get into your final oracle message here, and it's 555 on the clock. So this group might be seeing the angel number, the number sequence of 555, and 5 for me as a numerologist is all about change. So there is change here that is inevitable, that you cannot escape from, because regardless if you decide to not make a decision, because it feels like your energy has been in tandem for quite some time, regardless if you decide to not make a decision, Spirit is going to come through and say, all right, we're going to have to do what we have to do. Whether you're ready or not, we got you. So they're going to come in, Spirit's going to come in and serve you with the lightning bolt and give you that boost you need to get out of this predicament. Okay. Divination, connection to source, esoteric knowledge, occult, seeing beyond the veil, and accessing the Akash. This is from my deck, the Modern Spiritual Latina. If you're interested in ordering this deck, you can go ahead and visit, actually send me an email at soluminati@gmail.com so I can hit you up when they're back in stock, because they are sold out currently. Divination to me tells me that Spirit is basically saying you are a badass manifester. Like, what are you doubting yourself for? The results you want are tangible. Okay, you're someone who works with magic, this group. Some of you work with magic, or you have your own spiritual practice. You're very into working with divination, whether that's tarot, crystals. So this group, if you're uncertain, yeah, this group might even be energy healers, work with Reiki, or you got Reiki done recently. But this group, pile 2, we need to clear your mind, because here's Mercury. You're overthinking the situation too much when you just know what the intuition's telling you. Like, just do it. So yes, a lot of this is rooted in uncertainty, and it's a big risk. It's a big chance. It's a big leap of faith, but you have all the tools provided. This group is a magician. Okay. You all are manifestors. You're magicians, and you, pile 2, have manifested so much into your life. And what Spirit is saying is you're capable of getting the results and the outcome that you want. I do feel that some watching this video are a little bit in their distorted energy, distorted feminine energy in particular. And so when I say distorted feminine, it just means that maybe we're operating in a lower version of consciousness, which the lower version of consciousness I'm tapping into is just negative self-talk or pessimism, like talking yourself out of things, talking yourself out of all the reasons why it could happen, all the reasons why, it could be positive or successful. And Spirit's just reminding you, like, did you forget who you are? Because you are a badass. You are a spiritual badass, pile 2. So the answer for this yes or no is yes, it's uncertain, and yes, things might not go all as planned, but yes, you have everything capable to make this move. So the answer is a yes. So thank you, pile 2, for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hello, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much if you did subscribe for doing so, because you helped me tap into 1K subscribers. Really, really grateful. And if you haven't subscribed, I kindly ask that you please consider doing so if you feel called to. Thank you, pile 3, for being here. This is your yes or no 1K celebratory. Pick a card And we're going to get into what you've been asking about and hopefully get you some clarity. So I just want to tune into the energy of pile 3 here. Pile 3, your crown chakra is really open. Your crown chakra is one of your strengths in terms of your intuitive abilities. But I'm feeling this heaviness in my jaw. It almost feels like pile 3. Pile 3, it seems like at this moment, you don't feel capable of speaking clearly or communicating your needs as it relates to this situation. So let's get into the tarot. We have our first 2 tarot cards that are going to give us a better understanding of the energy of what you're inquiring about. Let's get started. We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, and your second tarot card is the Temperance card. So Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy. You could be Sagittarius or Virgos. We are stepping into a Sagittarius season. If you're watching this in 2020, it's officially Sagittarius season. Happy birthday to all the Sags. Sagittarius. Okay. The vibe I'm getting here is this energy is stagnant. What you're asking about, there's been no real movement. You've had hopes of seeing this through. You've definitely applied your time, your money, your heart, your soul into the situation. I'm seeing you've gone as far as to do like candle work and crystal work to create the manifestation that you want. But this has been a very slow moving energy. It also seems like you're the one that's been investing a lot into this experience, this situation, the connection here. Wow. With my dog barking out of nowhere, that tells me that you've kind of had like you're over it. You've had enough as it relates to the situation. It seems like you've had an epiphany, pile 3, and your crown chakra is super active and super lit. Pile 3, some of you on here would consider or identify as spiritualists or healers for sure. Definitely getting that vibe if you identify as that. So let's go ahead and get into your first oracle card, and we have the Knight energy. Be brave and honest. Yeah, like here's the sword, right? The sword is about communication, communicating clearly, speaking your truth. And the Knight isn't just yet the king, right? The Knight is in prep to become the king. Be brave and honest. So the situation has really required you to kind of step outside of your comfort zone and speak up for yourself. I get a lot of fire energy. So if you're not a Sagittarius, I do get a lot of Aries energy, a lot of action-oriented energy. I don't per se get any Leo energy, but if you're a Leo, that's not to say this doesn't resonate for you or doesn't apply to you. Take what resonates, right? Pile 3, it just feels like you've been sitting on this situation and really delaying from making a decision. And I'm hearing ultimatum. Some of you are getting ready to propose an ultimatum and saying it's either this or that, or it's my way or the highway. You gotta go. With all the cups here, it also feels to me that this group might be just drinking to forget about the situation or drinking to be avoidant. I'm getting, what is it called? detached avoidant. If you've heard of like those trauma styles, you know, there's anxious avoidant. This one is detach avoidant. Like you guys tend to detach from situations very easily. Like that's actually a skill of yours, but maybe we need to bring healing, because the Temperance is also about healing. We need to bring healing and balance to that side of our persona, that side of our soul that tends to detach. And instead you're being asked to really go within, analyze the situation, and see something from a different perspective, because that's what the Hangman ultimately is all about. He purposely hangs himself upside down so he can see something from a different perspective, from a different point of view. But I feel like pile 3, you've been doing that a lot with giving chance after chance and trying your best to go ahead and see something from a different point of view. I'm hearing also in doing so, it's kind of bit you in the ass a bit. Like there's a lot of snake energy when it comes to this pile. By the way, a lot of just like distractions with recording for this pile. So your energy just needs to be grounded a bit more, right? We need to ground the energy, ground your energy. Okay, so this next oracle is from the Modern Spiritual Latina Oracle, which is my oracle that I designed. If you're interested in getting a copy, at the moment they are out of stock, but you can send me an email at suluminati@gmail.com so you can get a copy. And this is new moon energy. Here's the snake energy, coincidentally. New moon, beginnings, intention setting, rebirth, stillness, initial stages, designing for desire. Yeah, there could be a cutting of cords that needs to be done as well for this group. Definitely. The new moon energy is about new beginnings. This is ultimately a very positive energy. So the situation that you're inquiring about, pile 3, there is definitely opportunity here for this to go somewhere, to begin anew, to create new opportunity. So if you're looking to release someone, the answer absolutely is a yes. If you're looking to go ahead and explore a new connection, a new situation, a new opportunity, I'm hearing that will strike gold. This will be optimistic. So if you're being presented with a new opportunity, a new person, a new love, the answer is a yes. But if you're looking to step away from a connection and release it, the answer is a yes as well. So there you go. I hope you got clarity, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to chime in the comments below. And may you have happy holidays, safe holidays, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you. What is up, pile 4? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing if you have done so. And if you haven't yet, I kindly ask that you please consider doing so. This is your yes or no celebratory pick a card to celebrate us hitting 1K as a community here on this channel. So thank you very much for attributing to that milestone. Pile 4. Let's get into it. These first 2 cards are the tarot, and these will indicate and give us a general sense of what you're inquiring about. So right off the bat, the first tarot is the Lover's energy. The Lover's energy. And the second card is the 2 of Wands in reverse. Let me tune in to your energy, pile 4. So typically when we get the Lovers, like especially in the upright position, you would think that that's like a positive card. But to me, this feels like some of you are inquiring if this is a soulmate, or if this is a spiritual love, or if this is a twin flame. Because of the 2 here, the 11, you know. When I get the 2 of Wands in reverse, this is an energy of not the most positive. It's about cancellations. It's about kind of divine intervention for me personally when I read tarot. So it seems like the 2 of Wands is also an energy. I mean, when I see it paired up with the Lovers, it kind of tells me that things aren't really going as planned as you want, or the situation doesn't really line up with your beliefs, or your beliefs or your morals. It could be that the love situation that you're inquiring about, or the person that you're inquiring about, is in fact a karmic soulmate, is teaching you to really learn what you want in life and to stand up for yourself. Has taught you a lot about boundary setting, right? A lot about boundaries and how to set those boundaries with people. But when I see this paired up, this tells me this really isn't going to go anywhere. Or at least there will be a lot of disappointments, a lot of cancellations. Because the 2 of Wands ultimately upright is about travel, right? Because of the globe here. So maybe you've been trying to travel or go somewhere or create progress in the situation, whether that's, you know, trying to travel abroad, or trying to travel and go back home, or travel to see someone, travel to see the person you're inquiring about, or you've made a lot of plans with this person to meet up and it just failed, or it didn't go anywhere. So the energy I'm feeling here right off the bat isn't the most positive, but let's go ahead and see the oracles that you drew. Pile 4. We have, this is such a cute little fox. We have the Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. All right. The fox to me I associate with fire energy. There's a lot of fire energy here. So you could identify with Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, planets. I'm seeing a lot of planets primarily for this group in the 7th house and in your 1st house. There's also a lot of Venus energy here, so you could also have significant Taurus or Libra placements. I'm also hearing Venus in Taurus, and I'm also hearing Taurus 8th house. Okay. The other pals didn't get that much astro. All right, let's keep it cute. Okay, cute and simple. To me, the fox, although he's a cute little critter, he's playful, right? But he can also be conniving. When the fox comes in for me, this is deceptive energy. Not to be so negative, but this really actually pairs up perfectly. So this situation that you're inquiring about, this person or this situation, isn't what you think. And there's been this facade put up of someone masking to present what they think you want at the purpose of their soul gain. And you've been kind of feeling off about it, and I'm also feeling kind of shortchanged, breadcrumbs in this situation, whether you've been told by someone, here are my promises, here's what I can do, or next time, or almost there, or, you know, not just yet, or we'll get there, or it's promise, it's worth it, I promise. And with the fox energy, when the fox actually attacks his prey, he's coy, right? He plays coy, he plays fun, he kind of does this whole cat and mouse, chase me, let's play tag, as a way of distraction and deterring his prey from realizing his true motives, true intentions. So the situation or person you're inquiring about doesn't have the best motives at heart for you. This person feels very selfish. And it seems like this person's also maybe a player, kind of player energy, because the fox energy for me represents someone, whether masculine or feminine. They just want to play, or they're used to kind of doing what they can to play the game. Okay, all right. The next oracle is from my deck, the Modern Spiritual Latina Oracle that I've designed. If you're interested in getting your copy, you can email me. It's currently out of stock, but you can hit me up at suluminati@gmail.com if you want a copy, and I'll put you on the list. Okay, limpia. Cleanse, a manifestation, purification. Take back your power. Yeah, you've definitely allowed boundaries to be crossed. You've allowed, I feel like some of you are asking about a lover and you're confused. Is this my soulmate? Is this my twin flame? Or is this a false twin or a toxic karmic? I'm also feeling that there's someone in your inner circle who isn't being honest or trustworthy with you or doesn't have the best intentions. And your guides are coming in and giving you signs about this person and letting you know this person doesn't have your best interests. We need to separate ourselves or release them before it ends up being too late and you get burned or done dirty. So this group, pile 4, is a big warning from spirit and your spirit guides letting you know you need to take action now. Not to make you paranoid, but you need to stand in your power and take your power back. Stand up for yourself. Let people know what your boundaries are. If they've crossed your boundaries, let them know you don't play games. You're not here to play games. Like pile 4, you're being highly encouraged to, from a healthy ego, to go ahead and cleanse. Cleanse your life. Cleanse your timeline. Cleanse your IG. Cleanse your friends. It's time to manifest a new way of thinking, a new timeline. I'm seeing that this group, pile 4, you watching, you're very genuine people and you give people a lot of chance with the lavender here. You're very soft souls, very soft spoken, very kind hearted, giving, giving, giving. And sometimes you've been bitten the ASS a couple times, but you're learning. This group, your heart chakra is very open. And sometimes that's why people tend to latch onto you and try to take advantage of you. So this to me, pile 4, is a big fat no. No, this is a no. This is a no. It's not worth your time. It's going nowhere. Don't do it. All right, thank you so much for watching pile 4. Please like, subscribe, or comment. I want to see in the comments how this resonated and what it's all about, because mira, I'm being a chismosa here, so let me know. Thank you so much for being here. Please be safe, stay healthy, and may you manifest wisely. Hello, hello, pile 5, the final pile. Thank you so much for being here and returning to the channel. First and foremost, thank you so much for subscribing and assisting us in building a community here and reaching our milestone of 1K subscribers. So awesome that we were able to co-create that, so thank you very much. This is your yes or no celebratory 1K. Pick a pile. Let's get into it. So the first couple cards we're gonna digest. I don't know why they're saying digest. Okay, you need to work on your digestion, pile 5. Okay. Oh man, all right. Oh, spirit is so funny. They're telling me jokes. All right. These are the tarot. The tarot here is going to give us an indication of the overall energy of what you're inquiring about. So let's jump into it. First card. We have the Emperor. Oh my. Emperor. So some of you are divine masculines watching. Some of you are masculines tuning in. What's good, masculines? The second tarot is the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. If you're not familiar yet, in the tarot, the 4 of Wands is what we call the 1111 card because of the rods 11, 11. And that's basically the twin flame card. So we got some twin flames up in here. What's up? So some of you are inquiring if you've met your masculine, if you've met your twin flame. Some of you who are masculines are asking about your divine feminines. Some of you here are asking, what are the next steps in your twin flame journey? Some of you are wondering if you should reach out or not. Lots of Mars energy, Aries energy. It could be that when Mars went direct on November 14th, this initiated some communication in your connection. So it seems like some of you haven't had conversation or communication since earlier in November from your counterpart. You might also want to check into, oh man, if I can remember correctly, let me refer. I believe pile 1. There might be some messages in pile 1 for you, pile 5, if you want to go back to that. All right. Let's get into your oracle cards. So we have the Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. My battery's about to die. And this is from my Modern Spiritual Latina Oracle deck that I've designed. If you're interested, hit me up. Oh, okay, we have a yes. We have a yes. Positive outcome. Proceed. Ancestor blessing. This is the bonus card for my deck. So, all right. I mean, pile 5. Need I say more? This is an instant yes. Yes, this is your twin. Yes, this is your masculine. This is your feminine. Yes, reach out. Genuinely from a place of just wanting to know how they're doing without trying to manipulate the journey, without trying to manipulate expectations or an outcome. Go ahead, communicate, reach out, check in. How are they doing? Or yes, should you trust this connection? Should you trust this person? Are they being genuine? It's a yes, 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 a hard yes. The Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. This group is deeply intuitive, so please trust your intuition. I feel like you already knew all this. This was a basic yes, like that you just needed. So we're going to keep it short and simple here. Pile 5, there's nothing left for me to say. Also, my battery's dying, so maybe you need to hurry up and go send that message. Go charge your phone. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.